Okay, so let's go ahead and do homework check. Open your textbook to page number 147. You have to answer the review questions about the candy bar story. Okay? So for question number two, what kind of pie did Jim's mother give to the boys? Peach pie. Very good. And what about number three? This story took place during the winter time. False. It is false. Okay. Now, question number four. Name two things that his mother needed from the store. What did she need?
Bread and cheese.
Bread and cheese. And, well, pears, potatoes. Okay? But you only have to do two. Number five. Jim stole a candy bar and then Sam did the same thing. Is that true or false? False. Okay, that is false.
Why? 아직 안 맞췄어. 이거 엄마한테 했잖아. 엄마가 아까 돈 줬는데.
Jim is the only one.
네? 그거 다시
Okay.
엄마가 돈
That is
줬어.
false. Alright, number six. Mother gave each boy 2 dimes. Is that true or false? False?
Yes.
It's true.
What? Oh, 4 dimes.
Let's go back. Well, 4 dimes. 2 for each.
What?
이렇게
No, 4
Yes.
for 1.
No, not 4 for 1. 2 for each. Okay, 2 dimes for Jim, 2 dimes for your boy. Okay?
What?
It's simple math, right? Okay, what about number 7? The boys had been noisy before they started eating pie. It is true. Okay?
Teacher, why 5 is false? Why?
Well, Jim was the only one that stole the candy bar, okay?
Not Sam did?
Not Sam, only Jim. The story doesn't tell us that Sam stole it. Yeah. Okay. And what about number 8? Which sentence in the story gives you a clue that the boys had been noisy?
With their mouths full of pie, the house was full of fish and pie.
Very good.
Yeah. With their mouths full of pie.
Okay, now for question number 9. Okay, question number 9. The story does not say that the boys ate their candy bars on the way home. Okay, it doesn't tell us that. Which detail from the story lets you know that they did?
Father told something in place that good
Very good. Okay, his mom saw something on his face, and what was the word that they used to describe the chocolate on his face? She saw a smudge. She saw a chocolate smudge on his face. Okay? And what about number 10? 2 of the 10 commandments apply to this story. Now, are you familiar with the 10 commandments? Okay, the 10 commandments are a list of laws in the Bible, in the Old Testament, that God gave to the people back in the biblical times. Okay? Now, there are 2 commandments that apply perfectly to this story. So, for example, what did Jim do in this story that was wrong? What did he do? He stole. Okay, he stole. So, one commandment in the Bible is.
I know this commandments.
You know what?
I know this 10 commandments.
You know the 10 commandments? Okay, good. So, the first commandment is thou shalt not steal. Okay, so you can write that down in your book. Okay? For this one, you have to do a little bit of research. You could have gone online and just Google the 10 commandments. Very easy to find, okay? So, thou shalt not steal. Just write steal. Okay? And the second is thou shalt not covet. Covet. C-O-V-E-T. Covet. Do you know what it means? Covet? Okay, covet just means you look at something that belongs to someone else and you say, oh, I really want that. I want what they have. Okay? So thou shalt not covet, that thou shalt not steal. The 2 go hand in hand. Okay? So we go hand in hand. Okay, moving on to question number 11. Okay, you have to choose a sentence that has nothing to do with the story. The supermarket was quite large. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the story. Okay, we don't care about the size of the supermarket. Okay? Okay, for question 12, you have to unscramble the words. What are they? What's the first word? Supermarket and? Very good. Supermarket and chocolate. You want chocolate? I don't have any, sorry. Next time. I'll bring you some chocolate next time. But you have to remind me. You have to remind me because I won't remember. Okay, I'll write it in the notes. Bring chocolate for 2 TC. Tired, you guys. Always tired. Why are you always so tired? Always in school? Always in school, always studying. Why is the star so ugly? I don't know. What is this? It's a carrot. Okay, girls, let's move on to the next section. We're gonna, and Ellis, of course. Start for Ellis. Good job. Okay, for section 1 on page 148, we have outline. Okay, that's the outlining section. Now, an outline helps us to organize our ideas in the story. Okay, we talked about that in the first story that we read, Why William Was Thankful. Usually stories have 3 main ideas. Okay, so each main idea usually has 2 or more subpoints that support the main idea. Okay, for example, in the story of Why William Was Thankful, we're told in that first main idea that he was unhappy. Okay, so the subpoint for why he was unhappy could be what? Why was he unhappy? Okay, he was unhappy because he couldn't go hunting with his father. Okay, now for the candy bar story, if you look at question number 13, we're just going to look at the words that are in blue, and we have to order the events in which they happen. Okay, which event happened first to last. Okay, so looking at B, it says chocolate on Jim's face. Okay, sews button on coat, steal candy bars, ask boys to go to the store. Which event happened first in the story? What happened first in the story? So why don't you just read the story one more time, okay? And then we're going to order the events from first to last, okay? So you can just read quietly to yourself, and then we'll order the events, okay? No, don't click. We're just going to talk about question 13. Okay, so what happens first? What happens first? Very good. Sews buttons on the coat. Okay, so this shows that his mom was busy. Okay, this day she was really, really busy. Okay, and what happened after that? What happened next? Sews buttons on the coat, and then she told the boys to go to the store for her, and then what happened after that? Yeah, okay, Jim steals the candy bar, and then, finally, chocolate on Jim's face. Okay, chocolate on Jim's face. Okay, let's move to page number 150. Page number 150, next page. New topic today, okay? For our first 2 lessons, we read stories, okay? Now we're going to get back to some English terms, okay? Some English language terms. We're going to take a look at this today. Everybody, homonyms, okay? Now, homonyms are words, okay, that sound just alike, okay, that pronounce the same way, but they're spelled differently, okay? They're spelled differently. And they have different meanings, okay? They're spelled differently, they have different meanings, okay, but they sound exactly the same. Now, we have some examples in the book. I'm going to put a different example on the board for you, okay? Okay, what word is this? Male. Okay, do you know what male is?
Email.
Email? No, male. What is male?
우유, milk.
Mail.
Okay, a male
milk.
is a message, okay? Usually in a letter, okay? You can send mail using the postage system, okay? You can send packages as well. So mail, okay, is a homonym, and so is this word. What word is that? Okay, so male means man, okay, or a boy. So, same exact sound, but different spelling and different meaning. Okay, so we call this a homonym. Okay, but what if a word has the same spelling? Cricket. Yeah, cricket. Okay, if a word has the same pronunciation, okay, it can also have two meanings. Okay, if a word has two meanings, we call that a homograph. Okay, but we're not going to talk about homographs today. We're going to talk about homonyms. All right. So in your book, let's take a look at question number 1. Okay, question number 1. First, there's a typo in your book. Just make a correction to homonyms at the top of the page. It says homonyms. It should be homonyms. So change that second M into an N. Okay, homonyms. Homonyms. Yeah, there's a typo there. So just change to homonyms. Okay, yeah, just like that. That's fine. Okay, so on page 150 we have a list, okay, of homonyms. What you have to do is, we're not on the computer, so you're just going to draw a line from the right word to the right picture, okay? So for our first set of words, we have heard and heard, okay? So, who knows, what does heard mean? The first heard, H-E-R-D. What is heard? Oh, well, heard means like you heard something or you listened to something, okay? It's the past tense of hear. So, heard is what? What is H-E-R-D? Okay, well, you see a picture of some cows, but herd refers to a large group of animals, okay, that travel or move together from one spot to another spot, okay, from one location to a different location. So H-E-R-D refers to the large group of animals, and H-E-A-R-D refers to something that you listened to, okay? Okay, what about number 2? Number 2, we have pair and pair. Pair and pair. The first pair, P-E-A-R, is what? Pair? What is it? Oh yeah, okay, so a pair, P-A-I-R, is two of anything.
Pair of pants.
A pair of pants or a pair of socks, okay? Oh, there's that glare again. Sorry about that, okay? And what is the other pair? What is the other pair? Yeah, it's a fruit, okay? The other pear is a fruit.
I want pear.
I know, pears are good. So you want pears and chocolate for this class. Pears and chocolate. Okay. Number 3. Let's go to number 3. We have C and C. Okay? C is what we do with our eyes. Okay? The other C refers to a large body of water. Okay? Not as big as an ocean, but it's the second biggest body of water next to the ocean. Okay? C and C. Same sound, different spelling, different meanings. Okay, what about sun? S-O-N. What is a sun?
Sun.
Just the son. Father's son? Wait, a mother can't have a son?
No.
Parents.
Okay, good. We use son to refer to a boy child. Okay? And the mother can call him son, father can call him son. Okay, that's fine. So a term we use to describe a boy. Okay, a boy child. And what about the other son? Sun. What is the sun? S-U-N. Yeah, right there. Okay, it's a star. It's a star in our galaxy that keeps the planet alive. All right, what about number 5? We have stare, S-T-A-R-E. What does it mean to stare? S-T-A-R-E. Yeah, Jenny, what? Who can make a full sentence? Try to make a full sentence. Stare means to...
There is a hippo.
Gaze. Okay, very good. It means to gaze or to look at something for a long time. Like, why are you staring at me? Okay, stare. And what about the other? Stare.
There.
Yeah, stare. Okay. It can be described as an apparatus to get to higher levels or lower levels. Okay. Okay, and number 6, we have steel. S-T-E-E-L. What is S-T-E-E-L? Steel.
Iron.
Metal, yeah, metal. Okay? It's a metal that's used in construction. Okay? It's very, very strong metal. Very, very strong metal. And what about S-T-E-A-L? What does it mean to steal? Who can make a full sentence for us? What does it mean to steal? Steal means what?
Okay, teacher is still by money.
Really?
Yes.
It's not a nice thing to say. It's not true, but you would say Kobe teacher stole past tense. Okay? But steal. Steal means to what? What does it mean? Yeah, it means to take something that doesn't belong to you. Okay? To take something that doesn't belong to you. Okay, good job. So, why don't we go ahead and move on to section number 2. For section number 2, we have a list of sentences that you need to answer. Okay, we have homonyms. You have to decide which homonym fits the sentence. Okay, look at the sentence and try and figure out what context is being used in the sentence. Okay, and fill in the blank. Now, if you're not sure about the meaning of a word, you can use your smartphones and you can look up the meaning of the words in a dictionary. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I'll give you, let's see, 5 minutes to complete questions 7 through question 16. Okay? Question 7 through question 16.
무슨 소리야? 인상이 강수이라고. 지금 피크로 나가. 크리스탈이?
Wow, looks like all of you are finished. Let's check the answers. Who needs time? Ginny? Okay. 1 minute for Ginny.
다음 주 초콜릿까지. 올. 생각보다. 신청할까? 뭐? 이벤트.
Okay, number 1, question 7. Who'd like to read question 7? Ellis, which petal did you choose for question 7? first one, very good. Okay? It's the foot pad on the bike. And what about question number 8? He watched the bird blank in the sky. Yes, S-O-A-R. Soar into the sky. Okay? And what about question number 9? Sally, question 9. What did you say? The department store was having a... Yeah, it's having an S-A-L-E, a sale. Okay, not a boat sale, but a sale. Okay? And what about question number 10? Stella, can you read question number 10? Yeah, second meet, M-E-E-T. Okay? And what about number 11? The chef barbecued a thick, juicy... Yeah, steak.
I want a steak.
Wow, you want steak too? Steak is delicious, but we don't have any steak. Sorry. Sorry. No steak here. Okay. And what about number 12? Number 12. Jenny, number 12. What did you say? The athletes. T-I-E-D. Yes, very good. Okay, T-I-E-D. Jenny, is that what you said? T-I-E-D? Tide? Okay, so the first tide means to make something even. Okay, so the score was probably 4-2. The athlete scored 2 more points. He tied the game. He made the score even. The second tide refers to what you see at the beach, okay, in the ocean. Sometimes there's a high tide, refers to the level of water. Okay, high tide and low tide. Number 13. Who can read number 13? How about Ginny? What did you say? Yes, our ship hit foul weather near Hawaii. No. Which foul did you choose, Ginny? Can you spell it? Did you say F-O-W-L? U-L. Okay. F-O-W-L refers to a bird, okay? Fowl. Usually a chicken. F-O-W-L. Fowl chicken. It's a small chicken, okay? The first foul, F-O-U-L, refers to something that isn't right or something that you don't like, okay? Something that's not fair. And what about number 14? Selena, number 14. O-N or E-N? O-N, yes, very good. Okay. So lesson, O-N, refers to something that you are learning, okay, an activity. E-N refers to something that is being reduced in number, okay, or quantity. Okay, question number 15. What did you say for question 15, Alice or Ellis? Okay, the first not spelled, which one did you circle? Yeah, N-O-T, okay? Yeah, K-N-O-T, okay? All right, and which letter is silent in the second not? Which letter is silent? Yeah, the K. K is silent, okay? Good job. Now, what about question number 16? Question 16.
1 hour.
Who'd like to read? Let's go to Jenny. Question 16. Yes, very good. Okay. The cake must bake for 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Good job. Okay, next page. We are going to read the story again. Yay! Candy bars. Yes, yes, okay? But this time, what you have to do, okay, is you have to find the homonym pairs for the vocabulary. vocabulary words in the story. So for example, the first word is B. Yeah, so B and B. B-E-E and B-E. Okay? Same sound, different spelling.
And two.
And what about number 2? Peace.
Peace.
How do you spell?
P-A-C.
Very good. That's the homonym.
P-E-A-C-E.
And what about so?
S-U.
Well, sew. S-E-W, sew. Like sew, the act of sewing or knitting. S-O, yes. S-E-W and S-O. Same sound, different meaning. So. Okay, next. Weather. So the first weather we see refers to. Yes, very good. W-H-E-T-H-E-R. Now, W-H-T-H-E-R is a conjunction, okay? We use that word to discuss 2 different points in the sentence, okay? So for example, you can use whether in a sentence by saying, I don't know whether we will stay or whether we will go, okay? 2 different options, okay? And what about two? Yeah, you can say T-W-O or T-O-O, okay? That's a special homonym. There's 3 different ways to spell that word, okay? It has the same sound.
Through.
Okay, what about through? So through, means to like go through like an opening, okay? What's the homonym for through? How do you spell it?
Through.
Yeah, through, okay? T-H-R-E-W. T-H-R-E-W. Through. Okay? Road. Okay, road is the past tense for what? For ride, okay? Yes, and the homonym for road is R-O-A-D. R-O-A-D. Okay? What about new?
K.
Yes, silent K. New and new. New and new. Okay? And what about two? Again. Yes, very good. And that might be a typo because it's the same word. So you don't need to have it. I think we can cross out that 9th pair. Okay, that's a duplicate. And what about?
Wait, W-A-Y.
W-A-Y, yes, very good. W-A-Y, okay? And 4.
F4.
Yes, good job. Very smart.
And game!
Okay, so your homework is going to be
Today is Teacher's Day.
I know. So for homework, you girls are going to do lesson number 9. Okay, spelling lesson number 9. Spelling lesson 2 with homonyms. Okay, that's your homework. You have to go through the word list, and then you're going to answer question 1 to question 7. Yeah. Okay.
Today is
Spelling, yeah, exactly. Today's Teacher's Day. What's your point? Today's Teacher's Day, so what?
we have to play.
So we have to play?